I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. Each week I bring you one of my recipes. They are always easy and they are always interesting. And I'm very excited about this one because this recipe comes to you straight from South Africa, from the Mala Mala Game Reserve, which is one of the finest game reserves to view animals in all of South Africa. You know, I used to get excited when I'd see a deer in the backyard. You know, get the camera, call everybody, there's a deer, there's a deer. But when you see in the wild a 15-foot giraffe galloping along as if it's in slow motion, or when you see a whole herd of elephants, or when you see a spectacular leopard stalking its prey, it just stays with you forever. And so the recipe I'm going to make for you today is a very simple one. It's called Mala Mala Fire Salad, and we had it at the Mala Mala Game Reserve in South Africa. You're going to need about 5 or 6 tomatoes, nice ripe tomatoes. But there's an important step that we must do first with the tomatoes. Cut them in half and then gently squeeze some of the juices and the seeds out into a bowl or the sink, because we don't want too much liquid in the bottom of the salad bowl. Now we'll just chop them into kind of bite-sized pieces. And we'll just put all the tomatoes in a bowl. That's the main ingredient of this salad. Okay, next we're going to add a little bit of crunch to this salad, and we're going to take about 4 or 5 ribs of celery. Now we kind of want these in small pieces, thinly sliced, and I like to use the hearts of celery. They're a little sweeter. All right, we'll add that little bit of crunch in there. And then some hard-boiled eggs. And you can do 3 or 4 hard-boiled eggs. And of course I love these hard-boiled egg slicers. And I'm assuming you do this. You just put it in twice, going in both directions. And you've got a nice chopped hard-boiled egg. I'm going to give a little toss to the hard-boiled eggs, the celery, and the tomatoes. And now we add a lot of flavor. The most important ingredient in my eyes, hot pepper oil. A nice, healthy drizzle of that. And then some white wine vinegar, a little bit of that. We shall season it with salt. And a little bit of sugar, just a little pinch of sugar. That's all we need. And that's all there is to it. That is Mala Mala Fire Salad, straight from the Mala Mala Game Reserve in South Africa. And it's only a handful of ingredients. And now we had it with roasted impala when we were there. You might want to have it with a hamburger. But let's take a taste. And I have to bring this up. Am I the only one in the world that prefers using the small fork? I hate big forks. I always use a salad fork for everything. I don't know if I'm alone in this. Just wondering. All right, let's taste the Mala Mala fire salad. You have the sweet tomatoes, you have the hot chili oil, the soothing eggs, and the crunch of the celery. It's just a great little salad to serve. And this is addicting because I have to have another bite. Always serve this at room temperature. Never chilled tomatoes. In fact, you can chop up everything in advance and assemble it at the last minute. Well, while I'm enjoying the Mala Mala fire salad, I put together a few photographs of our trip to the Mala Mala Game Reserve, so I hope you enjoy them. Of all the places I've had the pleasure of visiting in my life, I think South Africa stayed with me longer than any other place. And if there's any way in your life you can get to see some of these magnificent animals in the wild, do it. Make it a goal. Here's Mom and Dad Giraffe. There's a lovely family. Here's some zebras romping and playing like dogs at a park. Black rhinos crossing the road. I felt like I was witnessing the age of dinosaurs. The Cape buffalo is considered the most dangerous animal in Africa. This guy just stepped out of the brush, larger than life. Look at this magnificent leopard stalking its prey. Oh, here's some zebras checking out a baby giraffe, and they ended up all playing together, which I never knew they did. This is what's called a traffic jam at Mala Mala. Even baby warthogs are cute. See that bull elephant? He didn't like us being there. And this was an amazing sight of lionesses and young ones gathered at a watering hole. Now there's a wildebeest who thinks he's an impala. See the black markings on the impalas behind that looks like an M? Locals told me it stood for McDonald's because they were such plentiful and cheap snacks for the larger predators. This is where I first had Mala Mala fire salad. Well, I hope you enjoyed the photos, and I hope you'll make your kitchen a little more interesting place to cook. Make Mala Mala fire salad. That way when the family says, "Hey Mom, what's for dinner?" We're having hamburgers and Mala Mala fire salad. And you can't have any more impala until you finish your salad.
Les vieux clients, on signe for you.